People often ask whether they have a personal injury case. There are 4 things you need to have a personal injury case. The first is liability. The second is damages. The third is causation. And the fourth is collectability. Liability basically means somebody did wrong. In the context of a car wreck, that can be someone followed too closely and rear-ended someone else. The next component or part of a personal injury case is damages. And that's to say, it's something went wrong as a result of what somebody else did. In a personal injury case, that's usually a physical injury. In a car wreck, it might be an injury to somebody's lower back. In the context of a premises liability or an apartment security case, and there the damages are that someone was shot and sustained an injury to their shoulder or their abdomen or wherever it was that they were shot. The third part of a personal injury case is causation. Causation can first mean, was the injury actually caused by this event? And we see this a lot in spinal injuries and car wreck cases. If there's a collision and our client's back was hurt as a result, our client might come into us and say, I have low back pain now. My lower back hurts all the time. It hurts when I stand, it hurts when I sit, it hurts when I try to sleep at night. The insurance company and the insurance company's lawyers will come in and say, no. That low back pain wasn't caused by this collision. We think you had lower back pain before the wreck even happened. And they'll go through years and sometimes decades of old medical records trying to find some old reference to back pain so they can confuse the issue about causation. So they can say that it wasn't this wreck that caused the back injury, it was something else. So in order to win, you have to be able to prove causation. The last piece of a personal injury case is collectability. At the end of the day, we bring civil cases. That is to say, we bring a case on behalf of the person who's been wronged or who has been injured and try to collect damages or money for that person. That money is compensation for what he or she has been through, for medical bills, for pain and suffering, for the interference with daily living, the things that a person could do before but can't do now because of the injuries. But at the end of the day, what we're seeking is money. And there has to be a place from which that can be collected. If the person at fault doesn't have any assets and there is no insurance, then often at the end of the day, there's no collectability. In order to find collectability for our clients, one of the first things we do in any case is look for insurance coverage. Insurance coverage can come in lots of different forms, different types of cases. In a car wreck case, the other driver should have at least $25,000 and hopefully more in insurance. Often our client will have underinsured or underinsured motorist coverage that can help. There may be an employer of the at-fault driver who has insurance, or a resident relative of the at-fault driver whose insurance could come into play. We do all of that to try to find collectability for our clients so that if we're able to prove liability and damages and causation, then there is some collection of assets from which our clients can be compensated.